Okay, I'm just going to talk about just a general gameplay numbering system that we're going to use for this upcoming regional tournament. I may use in the future as well. We're just going to have a numbering system from 1 to 6. And basically the way it's going to work is like this. A 1 ball is going to be considered a forward ball, and we can attack left or right. It can be accompanied by 1 left or 1 right. And basically, if we have a forward pod set up behind the ruck, we have the forward. We can have an attacker this way or on this side. And so, on this side, obviously, that would be a 1 left, and this side that would be a 1 right. And then that ball is coming directly from the 9 to forward runners on whatever side the 10 is calling. Okay, and so very, very simple. We're going to call it 1 ball to the left or 1 ball to the right. And so that's kind of our first number in the numbering system. Next thing that we're going to do, the next one is just going to be off the 10 back into the forwards again. And so a 2 ball for us, we can have possibly forwards lined up both on the outside of the 10 and the inside of the 10. I actually prefer the outside or the inside of the 10, and then we just have our 10 can sometimes create space after the ball moves to them for that fringe attack by these inside forward runners, because oftentimes when that ball is passed out to the 10, you can see the forwards will start, the opposing forwards start to move laterally, and there becomes that kind of fringe, or the post kind of pillar opens up, and we can kind of attack there. So a 2 ball is just basically from the 9 to the 10, and then back inside to the forwards. But we do have the outside option to the forwards too. I just sometimes have to make the 10 aware. Oh, I'm on your outside. I'm on your left. I'm on your right. And in a perfect world, we would have a pod both on the outside and on the inside of the 10 for a 2 ball. And so that's what we're going to call 2 ball. So once again, just very quickly, it's from the 9 to the 10, and then either inside this forward pod or outside of this forward pod here. So fairly straightforward. 3 ball on the other hand, 3 ball is a back ball. It's just our general back ball. And so obviously this is where, along with the 3 ball, the 10 would also have a back play called. We have a couple back plays in place. I'm not going to talk about those right at this moment, but basically if it's a 3 ball, that means it's coming to the 10 and we're going to the backs. And so we can run our set piece back plays out of a 3 ball. Fairly straightforward there. Probably good to have some forward runners on the inside just to kind of give us a look like we may be running a forward ball. And then other forwards, if we know the 3 ball's on, doesn't hurt to get a couple loose forwards out kind of in that open kind of wide zone for offload ruck support, and just to give us a numbers advantage out there. But that's our set piece. For the backs, number is number 3. That's just going to be a backs ball. So obviously that would go outside, who knows, if it was just a hands ball, something like that. Number 4. Number 4 is our flat, 4 for flat, where we're going to attack the fringe from a flat position. So rather than when we would see a 1 ball where our forwards are lined up here, when we go to the 4 ball, it's a flat attack from our forwards, and so it's a fringe attack. And so the running line for this, we want to get lateral speed and attack that post pillar kind of area. And so ideally, the forwards line up flat in that flat position and attack with lateral speed that fringe, and then hopefully we get a flat pass from our 9 to those forwards on that attacking on that fringe. To go right along with our 4 ball, we have a backs option that's coming pretty well out of the same formation. So this time around we do have forwards running that same flat line, but they're going to more serve as a blocker for our backs. And so a 5 ball is another backs ball where we can run set piece out of. The difference is that now we have this flat kind of forward blocker line faking that 4 ball, and now though the ball is moving outside to the backs on a back set piece move from here. So now it's just faking that. These guys are going to be running this line. 10 is going to be receiving the ball in behind, and then we have our attack, whatever our set piece can be called out of that for our backs as well. So that's a 5 ball. And then the last number in our number flow is, a lot of times this will happen as we move to midfield or beyond midfield. A 6 ball is just reverse direction for our backs, and so you can see here the defending team may be preparing for a blue ball or black ball on this, could be looking for a 4 ball or a 5 ball over on this side. They're thinking that, and then we just quickly call a 6, which is reverse of field, and my 10, 12, 13 for sure, along with probably my 15, are just going to reverse field, and then we quickly want to reverse field, try and catch their backs off guard, and then with just probably just a straight hands ball for now. Could possibly have some set play there, but most likely we're just going to move that ball wide as quickly as we can on that reverse field. Hit a hole, pick a line. And so that's our basic number system. Fairly straightforward. Like I said, 1 ball is just going to be a forwards ball, right to here. 1 ball, forwards ball. 2 ball is forwards ball off 10. 3 ball is just our regular kind of backs set piece ball. 4 ball is our flat forward ball attacking the fringe here. 5 ball is the kind of the fake that attack the fringe and then move the ball in behind to the backs, hopefully out wide there. And the 6 ball is just when we get our backs switching direction of the field there. And we can move that outside from there. So fairly straightforward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 number system. That's what we're gonna go with for this tournament, and maybe a future system I use as well.